Hello and welcome. In today's video, we're going to explore some of the newest improvement that Microsoft has made on the user experience in Business Central. It's quite exciting also to hear that they are constantly working on that to make your experience as a user better on a daily basis. And specifically, I think the first topic that is quite exciting is that they've introduced a new way of working using their modern action bar. Is that right, Ken?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's one of the new features that Microsoft introduced. It was actually back in April, I think, of 24 that it was introduced. What you could, in the beginning, was just a feature that you could activate. But you're right. Microsoft has focused on making this a great user experience for you out there using Business Central in your daily work. Because, you have to have an efficient system. You have to have tools at hand when you need them. So Microsoft introduced something they call the modern taskbar. And the idea with the modern taskbar was it should be more efficient for you in your daily work. Whenever you need it would be close at hand. So, clicking 20 times to get to whatever you need to know, trying to get away from that because it's just a time killer for anyone in the daily business. You get annoyed with it. So that was kind of the idea for Microsoft. So, okay, let's try and help the users make it more efficient. That have the information available where we need the information. I know when you introduce new user experience, new functionality, and things change, we all human beings, and we kind of used to whatever is there. But sometimes you say, bugger, I want to see the old way. We're all human beings, and that's the same. So we're lucky there's actually a way that you can deactivate it if you want to. And if you go into Business Central up in the wheel, the right-hand corner, in your settings, you can disable it, or rather you can select the legacy, the taskbar, instead of the new modern taskbar. But try it out, use the new one.
Yeah, it's very important, especially they've introduced the Copilot functionality now in Business Central, and that's also available in the modern action bar. If you're curious about that, we have another video where we dive deep into those newest features that they've introduced that will make your life easier. So make sure to check that one out if you haven't yet. But going back into the user experience, there's a couple of other new features that they've introduced that I think are extremely helpful. Specifically, they are dealing with error handling. Now, we all know that errors in the system are never fun for anybody because it means something is not going the way we want. But I think that having a more smooth way to deal with an error when it pops up is very important. Can you help us understand what Microsoft has done, Kim?
You're absolutely right, yeah. We all, as using a system, we all use different types of system. The Business Central is another system that we up in the daily work. It's so annoying when it pops up saying errors.
So great.
But we all human beings. Microsoft, being an organization with thousands and thousands of people, things happen. Mistakes are done, and it's a complex world we're living in. So, of course, errors will pop up from time to time. But I will say, in general, Microsoft is really good at handling those. But one thing, when errors like that happen, it might sound a little bit mystic or just you don't really understand what pops up on the screen saying error X, Y, and Z. You say, what does that mean? So now Microsoft has made it easier for you to kind of get that information onto someone that can support, that can help you. It's great if you understand what it's saying, then you can react to that error message. It might be some missing setup. Perfect, you can do that. But it might be a little bit more cryptic to that sometimes. Then now you have the opportunity to actually click on a link. There's actually 3 options where you can kind of provide this information and pass it on to your supporting organization. It might be internal, external, doesn't matter. You can use one of those options to get that more technical information to that person that's supposed to support you and help you with that. And you can actually do that, getting it to a file. You can copy it into a text file, or you can pass it on directly to Teams. Yeah. Or you can actually create a mail that would automatically attach that information to that email. So I think in order for you to be helped, you will help that person that supports you. So you can use this functionality to kind of get going from there, get the error handled.
That's quite nice also from our end of the business, let's say, because quite often as partners that are trying to help the user, they're using Microsoft 365 Business Central. The problem is that we might need more information in order to help you. And Microsoft has kind of like doing a lot of work in this sense to fill that gap so that you can provide information quicker, so that when we come in and we're trying to help you, we know exactly where the problem is. We're able either to direct you or fix it quicker. So I think that's quite important. That's quite exciting.
If I may, just something came to mind, that because there might be errors popping up, and you might have seen this from time to time, that some posting setup is missing. For example, when you try to post a sales or purchase document, it pops up and say, this combination of this and that doesn't exist, so we can't post the document. One of the great things about this new modification as well is that in that message, that box that shows on your screen, often you will see an option to actually go to that setup page where that setup is missing. So at least it will guide you to a place where you should put in some information, create some information. So at least that will guide you to help yourself as a kind of step one before you approach someone else and ask for help otherwise.
Exactly. And I think exactly this topic, that you're mentioning, the missing setup, is something that also will make your life easier, not only from the standpoint of the error itself, because obviously it's annoying, but knowing where the error, the root cause of the error, which root cause is, like, and what to do, will help yourself to figure out like where to go in the system and then fix it for the next time around. Or if not, like, again, like to have like a better way to reach out and know, okay, well, the error is there. Can somebody help me with this specific error? So that, again, like, it's filling the gap, I think, quite a bit.
One thing was really interesting areas, and of course, if you see other scenarios out there that you would like us to cover, maybe go more into details about those topics that we just talked about, feel free to contact us. We'll be more than happy to provide some more videos and more explanation about that. So I'm looking forward to see you again.
Thank you so much for watching again, and hope to see you in one of the next videos.
Thanks for watching this video from NAV SEAL. Check out more right here. NAV SEAL offer assistance and counsel on any existing solution. So if you're in need of assistance, don't hesitate to contact us on navseal.com or LinkedIn. Consider leaving a like and subscribe for more tips, news, and guides to anything Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central.